how to have a conversation with your parent, your elderly parent, about estate planning, advanced directives, things that might be necessary should an infirmity happen, a condition happen. So one way to gently approach this is to speak to the fact that you have in place these documents. So I'll give you an example. Mom, Dad, I just sent our oldest child off to college, and it was advised that I get a power of attorney for him and a HIPAA release because my oldest child is an adult. Anyone over the age of 18 is an adult, and they're young. And in the eyes of the law, legally, that person is estranged. Forever your child, but legally another adult and estranged. So it's important and valuable to have a power of attorney or a HIPAA release or a HIPAA release, to separate and distinct documents for that child that's away at school. In case you have to, God forbid there's an accident, someone falls down a flight of steps, breaks a leg, there's a minor fender bender, there's a circumstance, person's in the hospital, you can't just call up and get a hold of them, although it depends on the facility, right? But Mom, Dad, this is the circumstance I was advised to get. Do you have a financial power of attorney? Dad, do you have one for Mom? Mom, do you have one for Dad? Dad or Mom, do you have one of your other adult children having a power of attorney? And a HIPAA release is a fantastic form so that you can have a dialogue with the doctor. It's different than a healthcare proxy. They're really important. And that's the way you can bridge the gap from unknowing and uncertainty to knowledge and execution. Bring up the topic. And it's good that you have those documents as well, right? For the instance that I mentioned, adult child going off to college, you should have these documents in place. And then for an adult parent, again, you're always their child, even if you're 70 and they're 90, but legally a stranger. Can't access their bank accounts, can't access their medical records without prior authorization. So that's what you should think about it. And if you need, reach out. FrankBrunoLaw.com.